What is up, guys? It's Chicken from QuadHunting, and it's time for another tier making list. This time, this one is going to be something that's going to cause a lot of problems inside my friend group. It's the thing we argue about a lot. And depending on which area of the country you live in, you debate, you call it something different than everyone else, and it causes problems. I'm from Michigan, moved to Florida, and when I'm at work talking about this stuff, I'm always corrected that I'm not saying it right. We're tier making pop/soda. It's pop for me, soda for most of the country. And this is the different brands. Here we go. I know this is going to cause problems inside my friend group. Let's do it. Starting right off the bat, Cherry 7-Up. 7-Up is very underrated as a whole. I love cherry. I don't know if I've actually tried Cherry 7-Up. And there's a haven't tried it, don't care category. I'm going to try not to use that as much as possible. I know there is some stuff that I haven't tried, but I'm going to say Cherry 7-Up sounds like something I would enjoy. I do like citrus, the lemon lime. I do enjoy that. And cherry, like I said, is one of my favorite flavors to get. Like I love cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi, cherry whatever. I'm going to say B tier. It sounds good. 7-Up on its own, though, when you're sick, nothing is better than a cherry, like a 7-Up, a Sprite, Sierra Mist, anything like that. It's one of the go-tos. Okay, so we have right now 3 different flavors here of root beer, or 3 different types of root beer. You got 2 A&Ws, and then I've never actually, was that Bargs? I don't know. I do not like any kind of root beer for the most part. You know, I'm not gonna say trash. So if somebody hands me a root beer, I'll drink it. I'm not a huge fan. I don't even know what these next 3 are. The screen does not get big enough. If this is one of your go-tos, I'm sorry. I just can't tell what it is. It looks like I can't even read what the label says. And I'm gonna put that next one down there too, because I know I just said I'm not gonna try to use this one, but yeah. Canada Dry. Okay. This is going to be a very Michigan thing to say. If this was Verner's, I'd be all about it. It's Canada Dry Ginger Ale. The only thing I use it for is a mixer in my vodkas. If it was Verner's, though, it'd be up towards the top. Gotta stay true to my Michigan roots. Caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Trash. I drink soda for the caffeine. If it doesn't have caffeine in it, it's trash. Cherry Coke, that's S tier. That is the best. Love Cherry Coke. Vanilla Coke. I used to really like Vanilla Coke when I was younger. Not a huge fan of it anymore. I'll put it C. This is 0 sugar. So this is Coke Zero. It just is not the black label. But yeah, it says 0 sugar up there. This is something that's gonna, my friends are gonna not like. I drink diet sodas. I don't know why. I don't know why I got started drinking diet sodas, but I like them. I'm a nasty person, I guess. I'll put it C. Coke. I'm going to say something here. This is where the fight's going to start. I like Pepsi better than Coke. But anyways, Coke's still a solid choice. I'll put it B. If it comes down to it, I always buy which one's cheaper, which one's on sale at the store. Dad's root beer. Again, I'm not a huge fan of root beer. If someone handed me one, I'd take it. Diet Coke, I like better than normal Coke. I'm a weird. I know this is. I can already hear the Discord yelling at me. I'm sorry. Is this Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry? I think it is. It is. But I do see Cherry Dr. Pepper. That's an S tier also. It's so good. Diet Pepsi. I can already hear people turning this video off. It's great. Dr. Pepper on its own. I love Dr. Pepper. I used to just not care for it, but I really like Dr. Pepper now. Dr. Pepper is probably one of my favorite sodas. I almost also love any kind of orange soda. I see where'd the Crush go? There's Crush. If there was Sunkissed, it would also get thrown in there, but I'm not seeing a Sunkissed right now as I'm quickly scanning. Faygo, it's Red Pop. Never was a huge fan of Faygos or Crushes. I'm gonna guess I'll put them in the middle. I don't. Oh, I do know what those are. That's a vanilla. I think that's a vanilla. Again, you know what? I'm gonna move that Coke Vanilla down here. And this is, I think, another root beer. Oh, I can't pronounce this. I can't remember how to pronounce this. I can see the label, but I can't read it. It's a Mexican soda. I've never actually had it. But orange, again, I guess I'll put it in C because I don't know. And then these two, I'm assuming this is kind of like a Mountain Dew. And I'm not sure at all what that one would be. I'm sorry. Sorry if you swear by these. I've just never had them. Jolt. I haven't had a Jolt. Wouldn't even begin to be able to tell you what it is. Jones. Okay. I loved Jones. They were just so expensive compared to a normal. We'll put it in A. A lot of the Jones I used to drink a lot of. My youth group had a fridge, and it was full of Jones, and it was like $1 for each of them, and I would spend a lot of money and also sometimes steal them. Don't tell them that. Mellow Yellow. Yeah, I hadn't had a Mellow Yellow in a long time until recently, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. Glass bottle Coke. Glass bottle Coke is better than canned Coke. I will swear by that. Glass bottle Pepsi, same thing. Minute Maid Lemonade is a solid C tier, but Pink Lemonade is a B tier. I don't know why. There's not much difference. It's just better. Baja Blast. Okay. If it's at Taco Bell, if you're getting Baja Blast from Taco Bell, it's S tier. If you're getting it out of the bottle or the can, it's slightly different. There is a difference between fountain and canned / bottled. In fact, that's going to go down there. If this was out of a fountain, it's S tier. Baja Blast is great. If it's out of a bottle, it doesn't hit the same. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't. Code Red. I enjoy Code Red. Now, normal Mountain Dew. If I don't put this in S class, am I really a gamer? I'm going to say A. I used to drink Mountain Dew like crazy. Don't drink it as much as I used to. I used to drink like a liter of Mountain Dew a day. It was bad. It was bad. It was not healthy. At the same time, I was in high school and I ran track. So I guess I could have, that's how I used to just kind of like justify it. Dr. Pibb, or no, is it Dr. Pibb or Mr. Pibb? I think it's Mr. Pibb. But it's very similar to I've been told, a Dr. Pepper. I haven't had one. Or at least I think. If this is the one I'm thinking, I just don't know. But if it is, it's in this area. If it's not, then I have no clue what I'm talking about. Cherry Pepsi, S tier. Cherry Pepsi, Cherry Coke, very interchangeable to me. Like both of them. Crystal Pepsi, never had it, so I can't tell you. Pepsi with real sugar. Can't remember if there's really a difference between this and normal Pepsi that at least I can taste. So because of that, I guess I'm just gonna put it in C. I mean, if it's not, I think you're just trying to, you're pandering to a specific crowd with it. I don't know. I don't know. This vanilla Pepsi, again, not a huge fan of vanilla. Normal Pepsi, one tier above Coke, and that's where the fight's gonna start. I'm gonna get yelled at in the Discord for putting Pepsi above Coke, but Pepsi's better. I can't tell you what that is. It looks like some kind of, I think that's Japanese writing. I can't tell. Haven't had it. Can't say. RC Cola, cheap, solid option. I think RC Cola, I think of my grandparents. So I kind of just always put that in, it's an old person soda / pop. So yeah, I know it's cheaper. It's a cheaper option than both Coke and Pepsi. And there's probably really no discernible difference. If you were to put Coke, Pepsi, and RC in unlabeled glasses, and even put like all the diets in there, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you the difference. It's all the label. I don't know. Never had it. I've seen these. Never had them. I'm just gonna get rid of the ones I've never had. I've had one of these. It's orange. I guess I'll put it here. Sprite. Oh, Sarah Mist, Sprite, Squirt. Squirt is a tier below. I will say Squirt is a tier below. It's too citrusy. Whereas Sprite is the go-to when you're sick. Sarah Mist, it's knockoff Sprite, tier below. I don't know what this Storm is, and I've only ever had Surge once. Can't really say much about it. But that's my tier making list for sodas. As you can tell, I like cherries. Cherry Coke, Cherry Pepsi, and Cherry Dr. Pepper. 3 different cherry flavors inside my S tier. Our Code Red would probably be up a little higher if I really were to think about it. And Cherry 7-Up, if I actually had it, probably would be A tier. But I'm assuming with that. If this Canada Dry was Verner's Ginger Ale, it's A tier. But yeah, I'm not really. And then, you know, I don't really. Like, and I said, if you were to put a Coke, a Pepsi, a Diet Pepsi, Pepsi with no sugar, a real sugar, Coke with 0 sugar, all the different colas in front of me, unlabeled, just in glasses, and I had to drink them, probably couldn't tell you the difference. And I'm just like I said, Pepsi and Coke in a glass bottle, if you were to do the same exact thing, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But just because it's in a glass bottle, it's got to be up higher. And this is only coming out of cans and bottles. If this was to come out of a fountain, totally different story. Baja Blast would be S tier. But anyways, my tier making list. If you like it, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe down below to see some more random videos I'm going to be trying to make. Leave comments. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how Coke is better than Pepsi, and I am an infidel for thinking otherwise. But until then, I've been Jacob from QuadHunting, and I'll see you guys all next time.